Hi, this is Donnie Eisenbach again. Today we're going to talk about TweetDeck. You've installed it, it's ready to go. Now we just need to configure it and get it ready. And this may seem over your head and you're not familiar with social media. It's really not that hard. When you're getting involved with the social media, you've probably heard a few names out there. We really just want to concentrate on one, maybe two, but one is plenty. And that one we're going to concentrate on is Twitter. And in the future we can do Facebook, but really to get started you want to start with Twitter. Okay, so here we are. You can see it's just a black screen is all it is, and this is what you're going to be looking at. Now what you want to do is you want to go up here on the top left and click on the plus symbol button at the top, and it'll bring up this black box, and I've already got mine configured, so you're going to see my name there, but you're not, and it'll say using account. And what you'll do is you just click on the plus symbol. It'll take you to this box, and what you'll do is you'll click on add new account, and we click on add new account, and then you'll click on Twitter. It'll ask for your Twitter username, Twitter password. Now chances are you haven't created a Twitter account, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to open up a browser, and it could be Internet Explorer, you may have Chrome, Safari, Firefox, whatever it is, the application you use to view internet websites, and type www.twitter.com, twitter.com, and it'll take a minute to load. At least it's taking a little bit to load on my computer. Okay, and on the right you'll see create an account. You'll click on that. This is really simple what I'm showing you, but I want to go ahead and show you just to eliminate the intimidation factor of doing this in the first place. It's really easy. So full name, so I'll type my name. I've already created an account, so I'm just doing this to show you. Whoops, missed a letter. And then username, this username will be taken because I've already created it, but it's Donnie Eisenbach. If you want to add me to your Twitter, what you do, you follow a person is what it's called. That's my username, Donnie Eisenbach. And then password, type in a password. As you can see, that username has been taken. I've already created that. I'm just doing this as an example to show you. Type in your email, like mine is donnie@donnieeisenbach.com, for example. And then create my account. You'll click on that. It'll create the account. It'll also probably send you a email where you'll have to click on a confirmation link just to confirm that that is your email. Now you can type that Twitter username here, and I spelled it right that time, good. And then type in your password and verify details with that button, and then save settings. Okay, good. Now that will set it up. Now we're adding columns. Now this still black screen doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to you, but you click on the plus button on the top left, and you click again on the plus. I'm sorry, not on the plus. You go down here to core. Core is where you want to start. You want to start adding these columns. All friends, you click on all friends, it'll add a column called all friends. I'm following like 100 and something people, so it's going to add anybody who's on my friend list that I'm following. It's going to list any recent tweets that they've written right here. And so I've got that. And next, I'm going to click on the plus again. Go to core, and we'll click on mentions. This is anytime someone's mentioned my Twitter username in a tweet, what they call a tweet. That's really interesting to see who's saying what about you, and a lot of times it's just kind of a conversation you're having with someone else that's publicly available. Everyone can see the conversation. And then let's go ahead and click on plus again. We'll add another column. Go to core and direct messages. Now direct messages, that's kind of like an email. That's between you and somebody else, not necessarily public, and that's a useful thing to have. Twitter is kind of becoming the new email. It hasn't replaced email, but a lot of people use it almost like email, and so that's what those direct messages are. And then you got new followers, so anybody you've recently added, and you can see what they're writing about. And if you notice, or if you recently added somebody and they're writing a bunch of things you do not care about, you can go in here, you go to their icon, and you go to the let me find it on here, let me find one, block. You can block them if you don't like what they have to say, and that's a good way to get rid of somebody real quick. There's also an unfollow feature, block or unfollow, either one. Block just means they can't attempt to follow you, and unfollow means you're not going to follow them. And then, what following just means this Twitter and TweetDeck is going to notify you every time they have something to say, every time they write. That's all that means. And then go to core again, the plus button at the top left, and then core, and we have added everything I want you to add. Okay, next thing that's really helpful is the search. So again, how we got here, we went up to the top left, clicked on plus, and then we go to search, and it's defaulted on search. Okay, here's where you as a business, you're a business owner and you have a niche. Let's say it's dog grooming. So we'll type dog grooming in the search, and I spelled that wrong, and now I spelled it right in search. It's going to search everybody in the Twitter universe, millions of people that have written about dog grooming recently. And you can read some of those, and if you find someone has something really interesting to say about dog grooming, you can go to their icon and you can follow them. And that's a real easy, and it'll say other actions is what you'll go, and then you'll go to user and then follow. And see that on the search, it's a little harder to follow someone as it is on some of these other tabs, and that's why you have to go to the icon and then you go to other actions, user, follow. So just keep in mind there's a little bit more process. It's not really hard, but it's just something that I need to teach you, which is other actions, user, and then follow. That follows anyone in that search area, and then there'll be one of your friends. Okay, that basically configures TweetDeck. You're set up. The only other thing you need to know about TweetDeck is how to tweet on it. And all you do is on the top left here, you click on the little yellow button with the pencil, and it'll bring up this area where you can type, and you can type something. And I'm just going to type just had some great ribs at Rib Masters in White House. Honestly, got to be the best in East Texas. There we go. And so that lets all my East Texas friends know about my favorite rib restaurant. Okay, and that covers what I wanted to teach you.